Hello and welcome to your daily pick a card tarot reading for August 7th. Hope you're having a good day and hope you enjoy. Alright, today we've got Tarot Lukumi and here's our deck. It's already shuffled, just giving it a break. Da, da, da. Okay, so pick whichever card is speaking to you, and you can skip forward to that. If this is on YouTube, then there should be some timestamps for you. All right, starting on this one, and apologies in advance. This deck can get a little raw, so let's see what it's saying for today. Okay. So we got 20 Igungun Druidio Final. I think that's what it says. Anyways, this is a judgment card, but it's looking pretty raw. So we got people coming back from the grave. So kind of rebirth, changing in times, and yeah. So what this sort of card is speaking to me, because these folks are not these aren't meant to be walking the earth anymore, I don't think. So the thing that's coming to my mind is you may be feeling called towards making a big particular change or making a new start with something, and it can be tempting sometimes to go towards this big exciting thing that's calling you, and you may be tempted to get there quicker by getting there via old pathways that didn't serve you, taking different old ways, those old patterns, those old mental pathways to get what you want to, or to follow that calling. And yeah, I'm feeling like these old pathways aren't the way to be doing that. And maybe so how are you supposed to get there? I think that the way I think to get there is to, instead of tapping into this sort of undead vibe, crawling, having to bust through the earth, tapping into this sort of magical floating vibe in order to get in touch with and follow the sort of guidance that you're getting today, or making the certain changes, being patient and listening for the way that feels effortless. Okay, if you chose the second card, here we go. Okay, so second card, we have the Four of Coins reversed. We've got different icons there, and it looks like there's almost an altar there in the middle, but you've got the four. Each of these towers is meant to represent the four different elements. And we have these different icons on top. So I'm sure there's a lot more than I'm particularly aware of. But going off of what we can see, so see if there's any particular imagery that speaks out to you first. And so the Four of Coins as guidance tends to be around letting go a little bit, loosening up, at least I'm sure there are many different interpretations, but the one that I'm feeling is that it's almost like time to do a little clean out, time to release things. I don't get the feeling that it's like a big thing, you know, but what is it that you can declutter in your life? Sort of Marie Kondo kind of vibes. How can you release things a little bit and loosen up a little bit today? See if there's anything else in the imagery. Nothing else that's jumping out at me, but I do like the design of these. They kind of make me think of structure and inspiration, but also with some kind of warm energy. So that's what's poking out to me from this. So yeah, I think making changes and letting things go and doing that in a way that's intentional could be a good way to spend today if you are feeling drawn to this card. Okay, and now we're gonna look at this last card here on the right. Okay, so you can see if anything, the imagery speaks to you. I saw this little red bit down here kind of popped out to me, and this sort of looked almost like claw scratches. But this is the Ten of Pentacles here. We have a farmer. I think he's got a little umbrella. And there's some good stuff in the ground. But it is reversed. And so the Ten of Pentacles reversed, it can be about getting rid of clutter. It can possibly be about things going on with family or finances that maybe aren't great. So it may be a good day to reassess, just to check in with where things are at financially and with your family. I know lots of people, it's such an unstable time with family, with finances, but just because things don't feel good and they haven't felt good for a while doesn't mean they have to be that way forever. Just because finances were bad when you were a kid growing up, that doesn't mean that's how they have to be now. And to fix a wound, you have to look at it and you have to clean it out and you have to put a Band-Aid on it or something like that, you know? So these may be some claw scratches, maybe some deep claw scratches that I'm feeling like it's probably related to money and budgeting stuff. And, you know, that can be a lot of background tension. So really taking a moment to look at it, or at least intending to think about budget and things like that, even if it does feel like things are, you know, dire or bad, you never know. Sometimes it's worse, just the fear of looking into finances and that kind of thing. And if you're feeling good, being aware of where other people are at around you, maybe family members aren't feeling too good about their financial situation or something like that, and just being aware of that, bring that into awareness today could be really useful. So that's kind of what I'm feeling for this one. And now we'll look at all three together. Okay, so here's all of the cards we had for today. So when I look at all of these together, the two things that are coming to mind is one. So we had the other ones we drew were Judgment. This is Judgment here, and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. And we got the 10 of Pentacles in reverse as well. So definitely feels like a pretty, a pretty not super harmonious money related day, but that is okay. And looking at it, maybe the thing to do today may be kind of a an awakening kind of day in terms of the way that we're thinking about security and money. And you know, if the way you've been spending the money, or the way something like that, if it's causing you any sort of discomfort over time, that eventually becomes a big issue. So these may not be huge things. I don't feel like these are necessarily catastrophic, but you know, they can add up over a long time. And so bringing some awareness to money related stuff today, I think could be useful. Also, it could just simply be about like decluttering, going through, seeing what sort of dead bodies you got hanging around, what skeletons you have in your closet, what you want to clear out, making room so you can have new, fresh things coming in. You know, these fellows are just getting out of the way so you can get a nice garden going on, you know, and they're going to be chasing after their thing, but you've got all of this soil to plow. You've got all of these riches that are yours. And yeah, don't let the zombies get in the way. All right, thank you for checking in today. I hope the messages were good. And as always, my intention with this is just to be something that's entertaining, that maybe gets you thinking, that maybe it's just something to mull over coffee in the morning or something like that. So hope you have a great day, and I will catch you around. Bye.